That's just inflationary, and that's just the tax on the American people. That's a sales tax through and through.
All right, so last week, JD and Trump talked about how they want to go after remote workers, creating less jobs, go after IVF and family planning, creating less children and less families, and now they want to lower taxes, making life easier for the big businesses and the wealthy, and raise the taxes on imports, making life more expensive for everyone else. Right, got it. They do realize that doing the exact opposite of everything Kamala and Tim are doing doesn't make it a good plan, right? But we need to talk about it today because even Mark Cuban has come out of the woodworks to start absolutely dragging Donald Trump for all of this. And that's when you know it's bad. Cuban even said this lack of understanding of business is insane. And I am inclined to believe the successful billionaire businessman over the man who was handed life on a silver platter and still went on to repeatedly tank businesses over and over again. And if you don't know what a tariff is that Trump keeps talking about and how horribly this will affect the American people, in simple terms, it's a specific type of extra tax that's put on imported goods or things that are coming in from other countries to be sold here in the US. And Mark Cuban is correct. Tariffs themselves aren't entirely a bad thing, specifically when they're used strategically and very intentionally on specific goods. When you raise the price of tariffs across the board, it only really directly harms the American people. Because let's be real, most of our stuff is imported, so it makes everything we buy more expensive because then they have to raise the prices to recoup for those tariffs. So when asked about these related topics and their economic plans at the debate in September, Donald Trump and Kamala Harris gave two hugely different answers. Kamala Harris once again proposed her tax breaks for the average or middle-class Americans, and she wanted to raise taxes on wealthier people. And once again, to clarify, you can't go out and put down in full cash today $5 million on a house and have it not affect you, really. You are not one of the people who has to worry about her taxes on the wealthy. Trump shared that he wants to put a 10% tariff on all goods across the board and a 60% tariff on things imported from China, which again would only harm the average daily consumers who are purchasing these items. And I hate to say it, but do you have any idea how much of everything you buy is made in China? Watch, I'll pick up the item closest to me on the table and yep, right there, it says China. Now simply imagine the cost of everything you purchase being that much more. And you want to take a wild guess at what other president he keeps modeling his plans after? Yeah, we're literally still trying to recover from that guy to this day. Crazy thought, but I think I'm personally going to trust the hundreds and hundreds of economists that keep stepping forward and telling us that Kamala is the better option here.